see into the future? Would it come to us in flashes? Would we find that we could focus for long periods of time? If the latter were true, then would these presages become normal? So we're always looking forward, forgetting all that's past. Inside my contradiction on the every motorway, will I going nowhere, looking through the window pane? And I watched a little insect struggle to regain itself, but stumble from each inconvenience.
Well, the word Landirani, we chose it because what it means is when you go and visit a friend or family, you take a small gift, maybe a pumpkin or something like that, and you say Landirani, which means please receive. And we thought that was lovely because that's what we want to do. We want to give the gift of hope, the gift of a future life to these children in the area. So that's what I feel Landirani is about.
I think what is important for us in order for Landirani to move smoothly, first and foremost, is that all the local committees should have a united front. They should be united. Secondly, all the people in the Landirani area should identify the orphans and make sure that an orphan should be looked after much better. An orphan should forget that she or he is an orphan. Make an orphan to be part and parcel of every child in the village. An orphan should not think that she is an orphan, because when an orphan thinks that he is an orphan, her life becomes more miserable.
The main focus is on education, because we feel that education, we're educating the children now, they're the future of Malawi. So if we can put all our input into these children as they grow up, hopefully they'll learn skills that they can help become self-sufficient. So when I say education, we are actually building a school, which is Masie School. We're about halfway through. We are supporting all the schools in our area by doing a lot of things. We're planting fruit trees, so the children are learning to nurture the trees. They'll be able to have the fruit off the trees, so that's giving them some nutrition. We're planting orphan vegetable gardens, so again they're learning how to do organic farming. The children are learning the skill of growing vegetables and looking after them, and of course then the orphans can eat them, so again they're getting the nutrition. We're renovating some of the schools. We are supporting them and giving resources such as books, pens and those sorts of things, posters. And I think something that's really important as well is that we're giving them things to play with, which is great because they've never seen these things before, and it just gets them all working together, you know, and gives them some fun. And this year we're going to be setting up children's corners in the schools, which is something that UNICEF have started, and we'll be working with UNICEF. So again, we're looking at the emotional side of the orphans and actually support that as well. So our main focus is through education. Mao Apostolo, we met, she lives over in the Lombardzi area, and we met her 18 months ago, and we were devastated to see her just sitting absolutely filthy, with nobody really looking after her, obviously very neglected. And she had cerebral palsy, so she couldn't walk around. She shuffled on the floor. And then we found out that she lived in a little hut, and the hut was absolutely disgusting. She used it as her toilet. She slept in there. It was full of rubbish. It looked like a bin. You wouldn't even put an animal in there. So when we saw her, we decided to clean her hut, clean her, and we put clean clothes on. But what we didn't realise, that it actually really made a big impact on the community, because in Malawi they think of disability as having an evil spirit. So they don't touch the people because they think if they touch them, they're going to get the evil spirit on them. And every time I come back, I do try to visit if possible, because it just shows that, one, we're checking that she's being looked after, but also that they can see me helping someone with a disability like that, and slowly they're starting to integrate her into the village and into the community, rather than just leaving her.
If the latter were true, then these presages become nothing. So we're always looking forward, forgetting all that's past. Inside my contradiction, I'm the every motorway. Gridlock going nowhere, looking through the window pane. And I watched a little insect struggle to regain itself, but stumble from each inconvenience.
Well, individuals can help the charity by simply donating anything. It can be money. Money is obviously very useful because we can send the money over here and we can buy products actually from Malawi, so we're helping the economy here as well. But certain gifts like gardening tools, sewing machines, the hand sewing machines, all these sorts of things we can ship out, which are very useful to the community. School equipment, we're always looking for school equipment, school desks, books, anything, you know, pencils, because they have absolutely nothing. And companies, what we're looking for at the moment is corporate funding, because Landirani is starting to grow quite rapidly at the moment, and we've got the most amazing committed committees, and some of them now are working for us full time, and we need to start to pay them. But obviously we haven't got that money, so if we had corporate funding that could pay for our outreach workers, our executive committee, our staff working in Lilongwe, and now we're starting to get staff in the UK, which we're paying, you know, so we do need corporate funding for things like that.